Hi everyone, this is Steve with Otaku Henshin. We're going to take a look today at the MazeMaze Henshin Sweets Pact DX or Deluxe. This is obviously the transformation device for the KiraKira Precure Alamo girls. Being the deluxe version, you can see that this comes with all 5 of the main girls' animal sweets versus the regular edition only coming with the Usagi Shortcake. There is a promotion going on right now, and we were able to be a part of it, that if you do buy the Sweets Pack from our store, otakuhenshin.com, you will actually get an extra animal sweets. It is the pecorine mousse cake. You can see it right here, and we'll take a closer look at it once we get into the actual review. Taking a really quick look here at the front of the box, we can see it says MazeMaze Action, and then it says underneath that Henshin and Kogeki, which is essentially transformation and attack. You can see they actually have a symbol here that has a 5 on it. Let me bring it a little bit closer for you guys. And that is indicating that there's 5 animal sweets in there. I can show you later in a different video review that there is a set that we have that has 2 of them, and it has a little 2 there. Down here it just says let's MazeMaze, and then we can see the different animal sweets are listed out here. You can see here it says Rayon Aisu, which is lion ice, then Usagi Shortcake, which is the rabbit shortcake, Risu Pudding, which is the squirrel pudding, Dogu Chocoreto, and that is dog chocolate, and then Kyato Macaron, which is the cat macaron. Let's take a look at each side here. You can see it just has the different girls with their sweets here. And then on this side, it's just showing using the item. And then more so on the back here. I do like how they kind of have them in a kind of fashionable way here. Take a look at the top here as well. And yeah, there's not really anything to see at the bottom there. So let's go ahead and open this up and take a look at everything that is inside the package. So here is the sweets pack itself. You can see this little chain will actually string through any of the animal sweets, and then the little mixing stick here. Here is our instructions, and you can see here that it is showing, just like with the Mahotsukai Precure items, that they have the switch here that gives you the regular toy mode, and then if you switch it to the B mode, that's for the game, so we can take a look at those games later. So let's go ahead and open this up and first take a look at each individual item. Let's start out by looking at each of the animal sweets. So we'll start out with the Usagi Shortcake. Take a look at the top here. Take a look around the side. On the plate, around the edges. You can see this is where you would string that little chain through if you wanted to hang it. And on the back here, you can see that the way that these little grooves are here, this is actually going to let the Sweets Pack know which one this is. Just showing you a different one, how they look different on there. Though these ones look a little similar. Let me just grab a different one here. You can see how those are different. Next is the Risu Pudding. Take a look around the sides here. You can see the cream coming down for the tail. The top. Looks pretty much the same around the edge here as the Usagi one. And the back there. Next up is the Lion Ice. Let's take a look at the top really quick. And around the sides, you can see the tail here. This is probably my favorite looking one out of all of them. Now we have the cat macaron. The dog chocolate. And finally, the pecorine mousse cake. Next, here's the MazeMaze stick. See, it's the same on both sides here. And on the sweets packed here on the top, we can see the symbol. We can see the different colors around the sides. And then all of the icing around here. Not too much to see on the back here. You can see the speaker, and here is the button for the A and B modes. And to put the batteries in, actually all you have to do is push in on this little piece, and then this will slide out, so no screw is needed to be taken out for that, which I always like. Now opening it up, you can see that there is a mirror here, and then we have where the Animal Sweets goes, and you can see the little pins in there. That's how it knows. When it pushes down on those based on the indentions on the back of the Animal Sweets, it'll know which one it's doing, which also people have figured out how to hack to get different sounds that has some spoilers in it, which I will do a separate video just in case that there are those of you watching that don't want to be spoiled. So look out for that, probably be in the next few days here. Have the two buttons and then the bowl here. And then actually up here, the MazeMaze stick will actually fit right in there. That way you can close it and not lose that piece. So let's go ahead and get this started up and we'll show you what it does. So first off, turning it on to the A mode. And then if we just let it sit there for a minute, we'll hear Ichika telling us to use an Animal Sweets. And actually, if you hang on long enough, they will say goodbye to you and it'll shut off. You can see it is off, but if you start pressing the buttons, it'll turn back on. Let's go ahead and put in an Animal Sweets here. Then we're going to take our MazeMaze stick. And just telling us to hit the left button. And then we'd hit the right one. And then mix. And then we can do the attack. We'll just wait a minute for it to make another sound. Telling us to mix in the bowl here. So that was the attack. And then when you take out the Animal Sweets, it makes that sound. Let's go ahead and do that one more time now that I will not be stopping in the middle so you can hear it. All right, let's go ahead and just do each of them now so you can hear the different sounds. Looks like you have to wait for him to actually say that. Unfortunately, the very last one, the pecorine mousse cake, doesn't do anything special like the Henshin sounds, but it looks like each of them just has a little sound bite that goes with them. So we'll go ahead and use this one. You can see though, it doesn't really do anything else other than that. So I guess that's probably how the rest of them will work. They'll just have some kind of little speech piece that goes with them. And we can go ahead now and take a look at the game portion. Let's go ahead and switch over to the game mode. Essentially, they're saying to pick the game that you want by toggling through this left one and then selecting it with the right. So the first one is the lucky color Uranai, which is essentially just fortune telling you your lucky color. And then we have the juice making one, and then a song one. So let's go ahead and start with the first one, the lucky color. They're just telling us to mix. So it looks like we got blue as our lucky color. Let's go ahead and do the juice making game. This one, again, we're choosing our ingredient with the left button by toggling through them and then selecting it with this one. Just go ahead and pick this one. And they're telling us to pick just one more, and again we can toggle. I'll just go ahead and pick this one. So it sounds like we made some delicious orange juice. Let's do our final game. Same thing, we can switch between 6 different songs, and you just have to press this one to toggle between them. So this is the first one. And then she's going to repeat that if you don't press anything fast enough. So those are all of our options. Now, depending on which animal sweets you pick, it will change the color here. So we can start out, let's just use the lion ice. Depending on how fast you do it, it goes faster or slower. And that's pretty much it for that, but like I said, it does change. We'll do one more just to show you the color change. Now finally, we do have the Sweets Pack carry, which we do also have on our website, and this is the carrying case for the Sweets Pack. You can just see real close all the different cures on the front. And we can see on the back where they're just showing it fits in and it works with that whole Narakiri outfit that you can buy as well. Now we can just take a closer look at this case. You can see it's kind of sparkly here. And obviously this is Velcro where the Sweets Pact will fit. This here is another one of those gold chains you can hang one of the animal sweets from. And then this you can obviously attach to something. Obviously it does work with that Narakiri outfit like I showed, but I'm sure you could snap it on some other way as well if you wanted to wear it. And we can go ahead and just slide this in here. See, that does fit in there fairly well. So thoughts on the Sweet Pact? It does look a lot like the Smile Pact. I've seen comparisons though where it's not quite as big. While it doesn't do a whole lot, it still is nice to have as part of a collection of the Precure items since it is their transformation device. And also just the animal sweets alone is really what I'm mostly looking into, is collecting them just because of how cute they are. There's so many of them already made. If you check out the official Japanese Precure website, that they do list out a whole bunch of them. And there are some exclusive ones that will be hard to get, but we will be trying to get any of the retail release ones. We will try to make sure we get those for sale on our website. I know that there is on order a few extra sets, at least 2 of them that have been announced. We are going to do another video review showing the Baton Pass animal sweets, as I had mentioned in our in-stock video if you watched that. And then as I mentioned earlier, I also will do a video on hacking the Sweets Pact to do all the different sounds that have been discovered. If you are interested in picking up one of these Sweets Packs, make sure to check us out at otakuhenshin.com. And you can actually get straight to Precure items by otakuhenshin.com/Precure. And you can find the Sweets Pact as well as all the other items mentioned in our in-stock video that was just released before this one. As I mentioned too, remember that for a limited time you do get the pecorine mousse cake animal sweets as an extra bonus gift for buying the Sweets Pact. Make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube to keep up with our Precure video reviews, and you can find us on social media at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. Those links will be in the video description. As always, thanks for watching, you guys, and see you next time.